today's topic is force and laws of motion. So force, what is this? Force is actually what a thing that is applied to a object, to a substance, to an animal, to a species, to a material. When we apply the force, the body moves. Okay, from a static condition to motion. So it gets motion when we apply on a static body. But even when we apply against a stat motion moving body, then it gets stopped. Okay, so this is the force. So see here what is happening. The boy is moving, the boy is forcing to move the container in forward direction by applying some form of force by hand. Okay, so this is the example. So here you can see, when we take out this in this direction at the arrow direction, what we apply force to take it out, right? So that is the force. Okay, so here you can see hockey, playing hockey, applying force on the ball and the ball moves, right? So these are all the example of force. So here you can see the spring is stretched by applying forces, not in the one direction only, in the two direction. Same amount of force we can apply, but the direction is opposite, means one is in the right and another one is the on the left. Okay, so the stretching is happening, the spring got stretched just because of the force applied. Okay, so here you can see by applying force the volume is decreasing. Force we are applying in the same direction, no, it's not in the same direction, it's in opposite direction. Okay, but finally the volume is decreasing of the ball or balloon. Okay, so here you can see we are moving, taking it from one space or one location to another location by applying force. But one thing here you can see, if we apply same amount of force in opposite direction, the body does not go either left or right. Why? Because the same amount of force applying in opposite direction, so it is neutralizing each other. Okay, so here you can see on boy and on a girl applying force to move it from one location to another location. Another thing, when it moves, the body when moves, what is happening? A frictional force, means force against this motion is working or acting on the surface of the earth. Okay, so first law of motion. So according to first law of motion, this is given by Newton. First law of motion says that force is the, when we apply force, the static body tends to move and the moving body tends to get stopped. Okay, so here you can see the body, when body from a height comes down, this is spontaneous process, right? And when body moves up, it is not spontaneous, we need to supply some form of force or some energy, then only it can move high. Okay, okay, so this one, so you can see this is inertia. So what is inertia actually? See from the picture shown here, we are applying force on the board. Okay, so this is removed, but the coin is not removed. The tendency of the coin is to remain in the static conditions, so that's why it is trying to keep its original location. So now if card is not there, so it will fall on the glass or inside the glass, right? So this is the phenomena of inertia. Inertia means static body try to remain in the static condition. When we don't apply, until we don't apply a force, it is going to remain in a static condition. Same, in the same manner, moving body remains to try to remain in the moving condition if we don't apply any force from outside, right? So this is the definition of force, and it comes from only the Newton's first law. Okay, first law of motion. Okay, so inertia two types. One is static motion, and for a static condition, another for a moving motion. Okay, so mass, another thing, the amount of force needed to change its condition from static to motion or motion to static is proportional to the mass of the material. If you can imagine easily, a football is needed. If we want to move a football, very less amount of force is needed to apply on it. But if we try to move a larger body like a truck, a car, then we need to supply very high amount of force, right? So this is actually the inertia is proportional to mass. The more is the mass, the more force is needed, and because it has more inertia. Okay, so fine. So second law of motion. Now second law of motion saying that whatever we applied the force, that is proportional to the change of the momentum of that substance or body. Means if we apply more force, then it will have change in more amount of momentum. Okay, momentum is actually mass into volume, sorry, mass into velocity. So mass and velocity, if two bodies have same mass but velocity on a velocity is different, for the higher velocity the momentum is higher, for lower velocity momentum is less, likewise. Okay, so mass and momentum, sorry, mass and velocity multiplied to give the momentum. Okay, so from the second law we can see we get F is equals to ma. So here force, F is equals to force is equals to mass into acceleration. So change of velocity, that is acceleration. If velocity is increasing, then it is acceleration. So how much acceleration it will have, that is determined by the force applied. Okay, more force applied, so more force applied means more acceleration it will have. It is from second law of motion. Okay, okay, so next one. So here you can see the mass is written as m, and v minus u is the velocity change from initial velocity u and final velocity is v. So velocity change by time, this is the mass into acceleration. Okay, okay, so this is done. So the conservation of momentum means what we see, if we don't apply force, then the momentum will not change. This is the conservation of momentum. If we don't apply a force on a body, then it is going to be remain in same momentum. Okay, so third law of motion means action has equal and opposite reaction. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. Whatever we apply action on a body, the same thing happened, same thing get returned. Okay, so that is action has equal and opposite reaction. So here you can see when we move forward, the we have applied force on the boat, and boat is applying same amount of force on us also. Okay, so equal and opposite direction. Okay, so conservation of momentum, I already said the momentum means mass into volume. The sum of the mass into volume is going to remain constant if we don't apply any force from outside. So after collision and before collision, the total amount of momentum will be same only. Okay, okay, so this is done already. So this one, wait, so this is done already. So here you can see we are applying force, and applying force, by applying force gun is releasing. Okay, and the same amount of force is applied on the gun also, that's why we feel pressure, right? Okay, There are so many examples. Okay, it's done.